Hello and welcome. If you're a South African entrepreneur and you've been asking yourself, how can I actually make money online? Then you are in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to walk through a really practical checklist, all based on our source material designed to get you from idea to income, starting today.
Okay, so here's how we're going to break it all down. This is your 6-part checklist. We'll start with the big picture, the why now. Then we'll get into 4 solid ways you can make money, cover the one thing you absolutely have to have, and then we'll talk about taking that all-important first step. First up, the digital opportunity. Why is this so important, and why is the timing for your business right now just perfect? Let's have a look.
So here's the bottom line from our source. The digital scene in South Africa isn't just a small trend. It is absolutely booming. It's a full-blown economy. And what that means for you is that doors are flying open for businesses just like yours to find customers and make real money online.
Okay, let's get down to business. How can you start earning by selling the things you already do best? This section of the checklist is all about the 2 most straightforward paths to bringing in cash online.
Our source really simplifies this into 2 main lanes. First, you've got e-commerce. You could be selling physical things like clothes or even digital goods to anyone, anywhere in the country. The second lane is all about your skills. If you're a designer, an accountant, or an IT whiz, you can offer those services to a way bigger pool of clients than you'd ever find just in your local area.
Now, for anyone thinking about selling products, our source has a super important tip. It's not enough to just throw your stuff online. You have to fine-tune your product descriptions with the right keywords. Why? Because you want to be the one who pops up when someone goes on Google and searches for exactly what you sell.
And you're going to see a pattern here, because the advice for service providers is pretty much the same. Show people what you know. When you put out useful, informative content, you're not just trying to sell something, you're proving you're an expert. And that's exactly what attracts the best clients, the ones who are already looking for an authority like you. All right, moving on to the next item on our list. This one's a little different. It's not about selling your own stuff, but about making money from what you know and the recommendations you share with people. This is all about something called affiliate marketing. Basically, you become a trusted guide for your audience. You make content, blogs, videos, whatever, about something you're passionate about. You recommend products you actually use and trust. And when somebody buys something through your special link, you earn a commission. The real trick here is to find a niche topic and become the go-to person for it.
And this right here is the golden rule, the thing our source really hammers home. It's all about trust. The people who win at this game don't really sell anything. They solve problems. When your audience sees that you're there to help them solve a problem, they'll trust what you have to say, and that's when they'll act on your recommendations.
Okay, let's talk about a strategy that our source highlights as being incredibly powerful. Packaging your expertise. Just think about it. You create a product based on your knowledge one time, and you can sell it over and over and over again.
And believe me, the appetite for this in South Africa is huge. People are actively looking to buy knowledge online. As you can see, online courses are the biggest piece of the pie here, but there's massive potential with ebooks, workshops, and even simple downloadable templates. No matter what you're an expert in, there's a way to package it.
And check this out. This is a fantastic little bonus. When you create something like an online course, you're not just creating a new way to make money. All the educational content you create around it, the blog posts, the videos, that stuff also helps you rank higher on Google and really establishes you as a leader in your field. It's a total win-win.
So, we've talked about selling products, offering services, using affiliate links, creating courses, but wait a minute, where does all this stuff live? How do you bring it all together in one professional place so people can find you and, more importantly, trust you?
And that question leads us directly to the bedrock of your online business, your digital foundation. The source is crystal clear on this point. For any kind of long-term success online, having your own professional website is completely non-negotiable.
Look, you have to stop thinking of a website as an expense. It's not. It is your single most important digital asset. It's your central hub for everything we've talked about. It's what makes a stranger trust you, it's how new customers find you on Google, and it is the place where you turn curious visitors into actual customers.
Now, to make this critical step a bit more concrete, the source we're looking at actually points to a practical example, a special offer they put together specifically to help small businesses get up and running online.
They mention a complete website design package priced at $2,500, framing it as an affordable way for entrepreneurs to get that professional digital home base. Okay, with that covered, let's move on to the final step in our checklist.
All right, deep breath. We've covered the opportunity, the different strategies, and the foundation you need. And that brings us to the last, and honestly, the most important part of this whole checklist: actually doing something.
When you boil it all down, the source really lays out a very clear choice. On the one hand, without a digital presence, your business stays small, local, and limited. But on the other hand, with a digital presence, you unlock nationwide reach, you build incredible trust, and you open up all these pathways to consistent, reliable income.
So as we wrap this up, the big takeaway from our source is this: you do not have to do everything at once. Just pick one thing from this list. Maybe it's just rewriting one product description, or writing one helpful article, or finally deciding to get that website built. Just start somewhere. So I'll leave you with this to think about. What is the one step you will take first to grow your business online?